Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Leo. So if in your birth chart, Venus is sitting in a sign of Leo, this is for you. This also applies if you have Leo on your 7th house as well. Remember guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. If you don't know how to find out where your Venus is sitting, you guys, I left a video in the description box that explains how to find it. So make sure to check that video out. Those of you that would like to book a personal or private reading, make sure you email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is also in the description box. If you want to talk to me on the phone, then you have to make sure that I've posted that notification saying that, hey, I'm taking phone calls right now. It's a black video screen. If you don't see that screen posted, that means I'm probably not taking calls at the moment. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Devil, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Moon, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so starting off, I see that there are secrets. Someone may be withholding a secret, whether it's you or another person. I also feel that some of you may have been getting readings, whether it's through psychics or empaths, tarot readers, it doesn't matter. Some of you maybe have been trying to get these readings and you're not really getting clear information. And I feel like it's because you need to listen to your own intuition at this time. Or if you've previously had a reading, but you just keep getting readings, it's like stop and just allow things to play out first. Because you're reaching for information that is not available to you just yet. And additional information is only going to cause confusion at this time. So let things play out. Just go with the flow of things, especially if you are just like anticipating something so much. I feel that you've become maybe a little obsessed with finding out secrets and finding out the truth, trying to find out your future. So be careful about just overindulging in readings, because I feel like it's confusing you. Also, I feel like some of you that are in relationships, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It can be any sign though, just keep that in mind, but those are the ones that are standing out. I also feel that the High Priestess wants you to make sure that you're paying attention to warnings and messages in your dreams too. Some of you may have been warned about this energy here. Someone could be very toxic, maybe verbally abusive, manipulative, very selfish individual. Someone who may also suffer from some sort of codependency to drugs, alcohol, sex, even getting depression though. Now, if someone has depression, I'm not talking about stay away from this person. It's just more so. But although some of you are just like, no, I don't want to deal with anybody depressed. I mean, either way, that's still just your prerogative. That's you. But this also can represent, just looking at the surrounding cards, I'm getting like a lot of air. So there could be something wrong with this person's way of thinking. Even like as far as like jealousy, I'm seeing someone who may be extremely jealous. And maybe you're always having to protect yourself from this person or defend yourself or you're always having to explain yourself to this person. They want every single detail about what you're doing. And it's because this person is very insecure. This person has a lot of growing up to do themselves. Now, keep in mind, this can go the other way around. I might be talking about you. This could be your energy. You might have these tendencies here. And it's because, you know, of some sort of severe emotional traumas. So someone who maybe was abandoned by their mother or father, or someone who has severe trust issues, someone who's just repeatedly been cheated on, and they just, you know, it just kind of, that's something that can really fuck with you, you know. So someone is needing to heal this energy here. These energies need to be healed. I see a lot of fear. I see a lot of fear. I see a lot of energy that is like restrictive. I'm getting fear in a sense where, like, paranoia. Somebody might just be in a relationship because they fear that's the best they can do. They feel like they don't deserve better, or they just fear being alone. I do feel like a lot of you need to confront these fears. This is also about maybe, you know, confronting. You need to confront these issues. I'm getting a reflection here, like someone is definitely like the shadow side representing, like, you know, and I keep fussing. I'm gonna start fussing at y'all. You know, I'm trying to talk nice, but you know, some people be like, no, that's not me. You know, why does this person keep coming back around? The person is coming around because it's a reflection of something that you still have going on within you, and you're unaware of it. Like, there's reflection of your subconscious fears. So there's something that you have going on within you. Once you heal that within yourself, this person is going to disappear. This energy is going to disappear. Even if it's not a love interest, even if you keep finding yourself around people who are sick in some type of way, that's because something within you is sick. You still need healing. You know, some people are like, that's not fair. I don't know, you know, what happened in my past life and this and that. That's the only way I know how to explain it. You know, I explain things in a way that I've experienced. So that's what I do, you know. I try my best to break it down, and I'm not trying to throw off negative energy to people, but I'm trying to help you understand why you keep getting that negative energy, because you need to deal with your shadow side. There's something within you that has not healed. I'm trying to think of an example. Let's say you keep attracting alcoholics. You're like, why do you keep attracting alcoholics? You know, such and such. Even my father was an alcoholic. You know, I'm a good person. I don't even do drugs. So why am I, you know, attracting alcoholics? Because something within you is wounded, where maybe you feel like you need to take care of somebody with issues. Maybe you just feel like you're supposed to mother somebody. Maybe you feel like you owe them, or you feel sorry for them. You know, maybe you're addicted to drama. Have you ever been with a very good person? Would you secretly feel like that was boring? Would you? Or is that what you truly, truly want? You want somebody that's like strictly squeaky clean, never gets angry, no challenges. You know, there's something going on that you need to admit to yourself. Like somebody else is a teacher, an astrologer, that said something about the North Node, Rahu, being an illusion, something that you were in denial about, a way to heal your Rahu. I think it was Ernest Willem that spoke about this. Ernst, it's not Ernest, it's Ernst. Because I don't think it's that extra EST at the end, it's just Ernst Willem. And I think if you put in YouTube how to heal your Rahu, his video should pop up. And I think it kind of breaks down some, like what I just said, but he'll explain it like through astrology. So it means something that you are delusional about something within yourself that you're not recognizing. Now, I do see, you know, you making a love connection with somebody. Somebody is talking about they can take care of you, you know, they're a good person. I'm going to say I do feel like this person is a good person, but be prepared because they're going to be a reflection of your shadow side. It doesn't mean that this person is strictly just a test. This relationship can probably evolve into something positive. But, you know, I just feel like you need to walk into something with clear eyes. Like, don't be delusional about who you're getting involved with. Don't be delusional about it. If you know this person has issues, don't pretend that they don't. I almost want to say, if you know this person's a drug dealer, don't pretend. Don't go into it thinking that you can fix them. They are what they are. If they don't want to do that no more, that has to be something, a decision is made on them, you know, within themselves. So I just feel like just know what you're getting into. I also see this person as being very jealous and possessive here. So I know some of you are like, I'm going to remain single. Okay, remain single. But there is a love connection, and I do see, I see like this being, it's a soulmate. It's a soulmate. You've known this person before. I also feel like you guys are going to experience things that are so deep that you don't understand them. And it might be a scary thing. A lot of times I just kind of feel like these are two people who are so intensely drawn to one another that is scary. I definitely see someone who has an issue with holding on, not wanting to let go. See, so another possibility, and not for everyone, when I was saying know what you're getting into, if that person is in a relationship, if they're in a codependent relationship, they're in love with you, but they can't break away from this energy, know that. Don't think that you're going to go and make them break up with whoever. If they do, they do, but don't feel like that's what's going to happen of a surety, because we don't know that. You might find yourself in an ongoing cycle with someone that is never willing to leave this karmic person. So if you want to be with this person, either go into that relationship knowing that they'll never get rid of that person, or go into it or don't go into it. You know, I'm just saying, don't pretend like a third party doesn't exist here, because here, see how you covering up your eyes and you know somebody else is involved. Or even if this is like somebody's codependent mama, you know, I love my son. I kiss my son on the lips all the time, and my son comes and does this for me. My son is my husband. You know, I mean, they might not necessarily be saying their son is their husband, but they damn sure act like it. Do I sound a little bitter? Maybe because I experienced something like that before. But I'm just saying, it's an outside influence. If it's not a love interest, yes, it can be somebody's mother, somebody's codependent mother, or somebody's codependent friend. I had that too. Somebody's friend was really weird. Like, I'm like, what's going on with y'all? Is there something I need to know about you and your boy? Like, what's going on? You know, like, I've had that too. So somebody has some sort of codependent friendship, codependent relationship, codependent parentship, whatever. You know, there's something's going on. Just know what you're getting into. Because here it looks like you don't want to deal with it. It also looks like you know it's there. You know, you're just kind of stressed about it. You're like, especially if it's something that is like, it's like the second, third time this has happened. It's like, why do I keep attracting these type of people? What is going on? So don't avoid the situation, basically, is what I'm saying. Deal with it. Now, what I'm also seeing is someone who feels guilty for doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, because this is also coming off as temptation. This is also coming off as temptation. So somebody may be dealing with a situation like that. They feel guilty for falling for somebody else, even though they were supposed to be in a committed relationship. Maybe you got under the influence, you drank too much, or you flirted too much, something, and you crossed the line with somebody, and now you're feeling guilty. I see two different stories going on. Some of you, I feel like you're just dating. Like you're just getting to know different people. This is someone too who is just kind of open, leaving their options open. Maybe also wanting to start off as a friendship. I see too a friend. Some of you have a friend that's in love with you and they've been afraid to approach you. But now they're coming towards you. If you're the guy, then this is, of course, your energy. Please always remember to change the story or adjust it, because I might not always remember to adjust it to your situation. So guys, please remember, you know, I'm not saying a dude is approaching you. This might be your energy. You might be having some sort of anxiety about approaching your friend. But somebody's getting approached and they don't know it. Yeah, someone is getting the courage to fight for what they want. Now, I also see this being played out going back to those of you that are in relationships, someone feeling threatened, like someone is threatening your relationship and you having to say something, set some boundaries, like, hey, I don't want you being friends with this person because I know this person likes you. This person acts weird every time me and you are holding hands. Leave your friend alone. You know, your friend really wants to be with you, or your friend really wants to be with me. There's something going on where, you know, somebody is coming off as a threat to the relationship, and it could be a friend or even a sibling. So yeah. See, another thing that's happening with a lot of you is like the twin flames. I feel this is my favorite twin flame card. I have a couple, but this is like one of my favorites. A favorite indication of a twin flame connection. And, you know, this is the sign of the Gemini, and the Gemini are twins. This is one of the reasons why this is my twin flame card. This is something that dawned on me. This is a card that I just kept getting, especially when I was involved with my twin flame. This is why I consider this my twin flame card. I don't know about other readers, but this is why I call this my twin flame card. But yeah, the twins are, the Gemini is the sign of the twins. These are lovers. The twins, they mirror each other. They show unconditional love. Now, these two people are a reflection of unconditional love. These two people are a reflection of fear. So I also see this as a love-hate relationship. If it's not more than one person, if we're just talking about one person around you, then this is some sort of love-hate relationship. One minute you guys love each other, the next minute you guys are distant. You're jealous of each other. You know, you're talking about you can't stand each other, but you really do. You really do love them. So it's some sort of love-hate relationship. I'm also seeing some of you, your twin might suffer from drugs or alcohol. That we have that a lot too. One twin is spiritually evolved, the other one is still struggling. Even if they have started to wake up, they still have some healing to do within themselves. They still you know, need to work on their environment, and you can't change that for your twin. I feel like my advice for that is to heal, just continue to be your highest self, and you do heal your twin. Little did I know, when I went through a separation with my twin, as I was doing my own healing, he was too. And when he came back around that second time he came back, he was completely different. He was a completely different person. He used to be extremely quick-tempered, angry. He wasn't nothing like that. He was, and when he did get triggered, his anger, he handled it so much, but it was so much better. But yeah, the only way you can heal your twin is to heal yourself, since you guys do have that spiritual connection. The more love you have for yourself and positivity you have for yourself, it does come heal them too, subconsciously. So when they do come back around, they're a different person. And I do feel like those of you that have a twin, you're going to hear from them. This is definitely someone returning from the past. Now, what I also see is some of you, these are completely separate relationships. We're dealing with a karmic. That's more so of a toxic karmic situation, I should say. Then we have a relationship that is all about unconditional love. Then we have a relationship that's about a soulmate. So a twin flame, a karmic, and a soulmate. I see it all. One of my viewers said something about she didn't want no soulmates or no twin flames. But you guys, you have to understand that anytime you have a contract with somebody, even if it's just a friend or a family member, that's part of your soul group. That's a soulmate. So, you know, it's still a soulmate regardless. And at the end of the day, too, these are all just titles. I know some of you are like, you know, I don't believe in any of the titles. That's okay, too. But I'm just saying, you're definitely dealing with an energy. I don't see you being alone this month. I also feel like there's been some sort of premonition that you had. And before you know it, you guys are communicating, you're talking together. Someone may need to come and visit you. Someone may be living out of town and something happens to bring you guys together. I feel like if there has been any problems in a relationship, you guys are going to learn how to compromise and put some teamwork, team effort into making it work. Somebody is coming back. They're opening up. They're talking about, I'm sorry. You guys are both mutually being forgiving towards one another. So, you know, if there has been a falling out, there's going to be a reconciliation. So, you know, I could go on and on, but I'm not doing that because it's a lot of energy. But thank you guys for watching. I hope it made sense to you or gave you some clarity. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.